Have you ever thought about going back to school, maybe to finish your degree or to earn another degree? Have you planned for your child's educational future? Well, whatever your educational needs are, it could cost you a pretty penny. This morning, we have a guest in our studio who can help you or a family member earn a college degree at a fraction of the cost. Joining us is Brad Voeller, author of the book Accelerated Distance Learning, the new way to earn your college degree in the 21st century. And he's also brought along Kelly Nickveski to share her personal story. Welcome to the show, both of you.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
It is great to have you. Now, let's talk about it really quick, Brad. You just heard me say it could cost people a pretty penny to earn their degree the traditional way, at a brick and mortar school, as you put it in your book.
Yes.
What kind of debt are students acquiring these days to get their degree?
Most students are graduating with well over $20,000 of debt. Some over $100,000, and the costs of college are rising much faster than the overall rate of inflation. So many families are finding that college it's not affordable anymore.
Right, it's tough to either get the student loan or to go into debt to help pay for your children to go through school. You've come up with an alternative, and you've written a book about it. What do you suggest, and how did you come to this conclusion?
Right, well, we train people in finding cost-effective, quality educational opportunities, specifically through online education. This really grew out of my own experience, where I, at 22 years of age, did not have a college degree. I knew I needed one. I had some great learning experiences, but I didn't know how to go about that. A friend told me that online education was a great way to go, and I was skeptical. But I found that these colleges are accredited, regionally accredited, which is the highest form of accreditation in this country. So I enrolled in one of them and started to get credit for a lot of things that I already knew, and I found that I was moving through the curriculum very fast. Within 6 months, I was done. I graduated with a fully accredited bachelor's degree. 6 months. In
6 months?
Yes.
And then you wrote a book about it.
Everyone said, you've got to tell the story. People don't realize there's these opportunities. And my message is not that everyone's going to graduate in 6 months like I do. Typically, students that we're working with will graduate in 2 years or less. That's our average.
And when you say the people that we are working with, you're talking about your organization,
College Plus. Yes, because when I wrote the book, it started this firestorm of interest. So many people wanted to know about this. They got the book, they got started, but we realized people need to have help along the way. So we developed an opportunity for a coach to come alongside you and understand what the opportunities are, and then guide you in making choices so you can effectively earn that college degree.
So what would the experience be like for a student who chooses the online route versus the traditional brick and mortar school route?
Well, it's a very flexible experience. The college is not going to dictate your schedule. College education is going to be structured according to your needs and goals. Now, what we do in order to help students make a good choice with all the many different offerings there are out there in online education is we match them with a coach. And the coach is going to help them to choose the best program to prepare themselves to learn, set their goals, and then achieve those goals. So that's really a key aspect to the College Plus program that we offer, and all of our students are going through accredited programs. So when they graduate, graduate school is open to them. Jobs are open. These are recognized degrees.
Which is where I want to bring Kelly into the conversation, because you actually did this. You're a busy mom, you homeschool your children, and you ended up getting your degree this way. Tell me about your personal experience.
I had done 2 years in a brick and mortar school, and knew my husband wanted to get married, so we had children, and it just wasn't convenient to, at that point, continue school. There wasn't time. So put that on a back burner, and happened to receive the distance learning book with a series of things I'd ordered for my students, my children, and thought, I have this, so I'll read it. So I read it, and as I'm reading, I'm thinking, I can do this. I think I could actually do this, and it wouldn't rob my family of my time, and I think we could actually afford it. So,
what did you come out with? You spent how much as opposed to what you would have spent had you gone to the regular traditional school?
Well, I probably had 3 additional years of school, because I had never really picked a degree, and so I was going to have to go back and redo a lot of courses. I'd done a lot of research previously, so I had probably 3 more years. I finished my degree with College Plus in 12 months. 12 months. I did 72 semester hours, and it was a total of about $6,000.
That's incredible. And parents who are listening are thinking, oh my gosh, I could do this for my kids. Let's talk about that, Brad, because their children could even, there's so much flexibility, they could maybe start earning college credits or even a college degree while still in high school, right?
That's right. A lot of parents are catching on to this, and they're doing dual credit, where you get college credit and high school credit at the same time. But we have found there are more effective ways of helping students to get credit. We use various testing options where students, they study it in high school, they test it, they get credit for what they know, and then when they go to college on campus, they've reduced the time necessary to earn the degree. And parents save a lot of money in the process.
Yeah, which makes everybody happy. And you're challenging yourself to get organized because you're learning how to schedule your time if you're a young person.
That's right. And what we're encouraging is for young people to think about a master's degree, because today a bachelor's degree, really it's a commodity. Everyone's got one. So if you're going to differentiate yourself, a great way is with a master's degree. But if you're like most students with all this debt, how are you going to afford it? It's out of reach.
It's been so great having you both here. What a great idea for people to continue the education that they, want to have, or to help get their children the education that they need. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Thanks for joining us. Now, if you would like more information about getting your degree in the 21st century, just visit collegeplus.org/BA.